Hi. So here I am sitting here trying to figure out how to go live. It's kind of fun. I've learned a lot this morning already. So hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. So here I am. I had the weekend, Dom and I spent it up at the cabin up north. We found some cute little cabin in Akeley, Minnesota. And so we were up there for 5 days and it was delightful. And internet connection was pretty spotty. We had a lot of moments where I'm like, oh, I'm online. And then 2 seconds later, it's completely gone. So I had a lot of time to think. And I was like, you know what would be kind of fun? And just something random to do is like a top 8 list every day. Regarding health and wellness mostly, but we'll see what happens. It could get real weird. You never know. So here we go. Today, Tuesday, 15th, 16th? What day is it? The 15th. There it is. Top 8 list, I should say. So 8 ways to reduce stress, which I think we all need. And that was something I very much focused on this weekend, was reducing the stress. So number 8, go get a freaking massage. Hey-o! Amazing, right? No, honestly, if you guys have never had a massage, I highly recommend one. It just releases all the tension from your body. Once that happens, you release some tension from your mind, some stress, some anxiety. So, number 8, go get a massage. Okay? Number 7, this one's a little different, but we got to learn to say no sometimes. I found before COVID, and I didn't realize this, but I was saying yes to literally everything. We were so busy. We were doing so many things. And while it was nice to be like constantly busy and like fun stuff here, like everywhere in our lives, it was way too much. It was way too much. I never had any downtime. So number 7 on the top 8 ways to reduce stress is to learn to say no. So take over the control of the parts of your life that you can change, right? Just learn to say no. It's okay to say no to people. All right, number 6, journaling. This might be a little weird for some of you guys that don't ever journal. But the physical act of writing out the shit that's going on in your head and like in your life, just writing it down, sometimes that can just release it for you. So I would say to give it a try, set a timer for like 4 minutes. I don't know, something small at first, 2 minutes. And just like write about some of the stress that you had yesterday. Like, were you pissed off in traffic? Did your boss, blame you for something that wasn't your fault? Like, what happened? Write it out and kind of work through it that way. Another thing that you can do with journaling that's super helpful is to write some gratitude. So what are you grateful for? I know for me, every single morning, I literally write 5 things I'm grateful for from the day before. It can be something as simple as like, I had the most delicious tea today. Because I do. It's great. It's fantastic. I love my tea. But it can be something as simple as that, or like, Pugsley was super snuggly today and it was super cute. Or it can be something more epic, like I taught my first yoga class at Up Yoga. Holy crap, right? That was definitely on the list this morning. So something simple, gratitude, or just getting the stuff out of your head. So journaling would be my number 6 tip for you today on your top 8 ways to reduce stress. Number 5. This one I just recently got into, and it's aromatherapy. So all you, essential oil people out there, you probably agree with me, right? There's a ton of different scents that can help reduce stress, that can help reduce anxiety. And so I don't know, you guys probably can't see back there, but I have a diffuser in my room, in my office. And then we have another one in the main part of the house. And I would like to get a couple more. So some of the scents that I read that are especially soothing are lavender, rose, bergamot, orange blossom, and geranium. So that's number 5. Get some scent diffusers, makes your house smell pretty, and has a calming effect. So that. All right, number 4 is meditation and mindfulness. And I know, again, some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to meditate, whatever. But do it. Try it. It's like one of the weirdest things, but it's so good. It helps you just detach, you guys, from like all the things going on. It's so nice. What I wrote down was it's a simple technique. if practiced for at least 10 minutes a day, can help you control stress, decrease anxiety, and achieve a greater capacity for relaxation. It anchors you to the present moment. That's the biggest thing that mindfulness or that meditation can do. I use an app called Headspace, and they have a bunch that's free on there, a bunch of guided meditations, and I pay for it because I love it so much. I buy it every single year. And yeah, I try to do it every single day. I'm not exactly successful with that. I think it's been 7 days since I last did it, but it's on the list today, so I'll be doing that later. But it really does just help you get back into the present moment. It stops you from worrying about things, which is a lot of the time where stress and anxiety can come from. So there's that. That is number 4. Number 3, drum roll, is spending time with your loved ones, with your pets, and laughing. Something so simple that we take for granted sometimes, right? Especially in this day and age, we can't hang out with everybody we would love to. We can't hang out with, our parents all the time, or our friends. With COVID happening, we need to be a little safer about all that, right? But yeah, I mean, having that social support from your friends or from your family can really get you a long way. Having conversations with them, meaningful ones, about what you're feeling, what you're going through. Kind of like the journaling, right? Kind of helps get it off of your heart, off of your head, and helps you, once you get it out there, it helps you to be able to heal from that. So, and then pets. Why didn't I touch on the pets part? Pugsley, Izzy, Gomez, our little babies, our little cats are like my saving grace, right? We came home from vacation from the cabin, and they did their whole thing where they didn't care about us too much. They were like, oh, those humans are home type of a thing. But yeah, then 5 minutes later, they were snuggled up right next to us, super excited that we were there. They remembered, But for me, it was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. They, like pets just have that effect on you, especially if they're yours. So, and then of course, laughter with that, right? It's really hard to feel anxious when you're laughing. So find a funny person, watch some funny movie, whatever it may be. Watch a funny movie with a loved one. Hey, there we go. But anyway, that is number 3 on our 8 ways to reduce stress. Number 2, getting there, you guys. Number 2, physical activity. Hey. So activity produces endorphins, chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers. Hey. Anyway, it also improves your ability to sleep, which reduces stress as well. So go for a walk. Go do something, do some sit-ups, do some push-ups, whatever it may be if you don't want to leave your house. Just get going, get moving, right? And then the number 1 thing that we can all control and that I recommend highly to reduce stress is to eat the right foods, drink the right drinks, and to take some vitamins. What? I know. I've seen some memes lately where it's like the CDC is finally recommending physical activity and eating better to help with COVID. Yeah, people like in the health and wellness industry have known that the entire time. But I'm glad that they're finally putting something about that out there. So some of the things that I found that are especially helpful would be things like avocados and bananas. They have high potassium, which helps keep your blood pressure low. Okay. Swiss chard, fish, carrots, nuts. They all have different properties within them that can help with anxiety and stress. Pretty easy on that. Eat some healthy food, guys, right? Okay. And then the drinks, specifically reduce your caffeine. Okay. Don't drink alcohol. I know I'm going to get like totally booed for that, but alcohol is a depressant. So maybe don't have that if you're fighting off some anxiety and stress. I know it feels good to have a cold one at the end of the day. I, more than anybody, know that. But it doesn't help. It really doesn't help. So reduce caffeine. Don't drink alcohol. Have some green tea. Have some water. Okay? Go with me on that. Give it a try for a week. See what happens. And then the number 1 vitamin that I could find that helps with all of this is actually a group of vitamins, and it's the B vitamins. So there's actually 8 B vitamins that make up the B complexes, which are essential for heart and brain health. I actually have some every single morning with my tea. So yeah, that is my top 8 ways this morning to reduce stress in your life. Hey, thank you all for joining. That was super fun, and thank you for working with me through some technical difficulties this morning, but I'll be back tomorrow, and I'm going to save the topic. I'll let you know what it is in the morning, but if you like this, if it resonated with you, please like it, please share it. It's just kind of a fun thing to do during this whole craziness that we call our new normal, our new lives. There's a link in the description if you want a free wellness profile. We can get started. I can help you with some of these things that we talked about today. So thank you all. I hope you have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Now I got to figure out how to stop these.